A $3,000 Mazda Miata just destroyed a $70,000 Dodge Hellcat in a roll race. We're talking about a tiny roadster with a four-cylinder engine beating 707 horsepower of supercharged American muscle. The Hellcat driver got out looking confused and angry. He couldn't believe what just happened. And honestly, neither could I. But this wasn't luck. This wasn't driver skill. This was one specific modification that's technically illegal in all 50 states, costs about $400, and turns any lightweight car into an absolute monster. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is, how it works, and why you'll probably never see a cop pull you over for it, even though it's completely against the law. Let me start with the car. This is a 1994 Mazda Miata. I bought it for $2,800 with 160,000 miles. It came from an old guy who barely drove it. Faded paint, torn soft top, interior that smelled like old coffee. But mechanically, perfect. Stock, this car makes 128 horsepower. A modern Honda Civic has more power. The Miata weighs 2,100 pounds, so it's not slow, but it's definitely not fast. 0 to 60 in about 8.5 seconds. The Hellcat? 707 horsepower, 650 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds, quarter mile in 11.2 seconds at 125 miles per hour. On paper, this is like bringing a knife to a gunfight, but physics doesn't care about horsepower numbers. Physics cares about power-to-weight ratio and how efficiently you put power to the ground. Here's what I did to this Miata. First, weight reduction. I pulled the passenger seat, rear carpet, spare tire, sound deadening, and factory exhaust. That saved about 120 pounds. The car now weighs roughly 1,980 pounds. Second, suspension. Coilovers, stiffer sway bars, polyurethane bushings everywhere. This tightened handling but didn't add power. Third, tires. The widest performance tires that would fit. Sticky 200 treadwear summer rubber. Grip matters. None of this made the car faster in a straight line. I was still working with 128 horsepower. Then I installed the illegal mod. It's called a Nitrous Oxide injection system. Yes, it's the same thing from Fast and Furious. No, it doesn't make your car explode, but yes, it is illegal for street use. Here's how nitrous works. Your engine makes power by burning fuel and air. More air means more fuel, which means more power. Nitrous oxide is 36% oxygen by molecular weight. When injected into your intake and heated by the engine, it breaks down and releases oxygen. More oxygen means more fuel means more power. A lot more. I installed a 75 horsepower wet nitrous kit. Wet means it injects both nitrous and extra fuel to keep the air-fuel ratio safe. The kit cost $380. Installation took 4 hours in my garage. With nitrous armed, this Miata goes from 128 horsepower to roughly 200 at the push of a button. That's a 56% increase. Now, 200 horsepower still sounds pathetic compared to 707, but the Miata weighs 1,980 pounds. The Hellcat weighs 4,400 pounds. Power-to-weight ratio for the Miata with nitrous, 10 pounds per horsepower. The Hellcat, 6.2 pounds per horsepower. The Hellcat still has a better ratio, so how did the Miata win? 2 reasons: traction and gearing. The Hellcat makes so much torque it spins tires even at 60 miles per hour in second gear. All that power converts to tire smoke. The Miata, with 200 horsepower and sticky tires, puts every bit to the ground with 0 wheel spin. Second, the Miata has a 5-speed manual with close ratios. The Hellcat has an 8-speed automatic. In a roll race from 40 miles per hour, the Miata stays in second gear, power band singing at 7,000 RPM.
the Hellcat shifts twice, breaking torque each time.
So he lined up, 40-mile-per-hour roll in second gear. He counts down, 3, 2, 1, go. I hit the nitrous button, the Miata screams, I pull on him immediately. By 80 miles per hour, I'm a car length ahead. By 100, 2 car lengths up. We did it 3 more times, same result every time. The Miata walked him. Now let's talk about why this is illegal. Nitrous systems are illegal for street use in all 50 states under EPA regulations. The Clean Air Act prohibits modifications that increase emissions beyond factory specs. Nitrous is classified as a defeat device. Get caught? In California, that's up to $5,000 per violation. Some states impound your vehicle. Cause an accident while using nitrous? Insurance denies your claim. Nitrous systems are legal for off-road and race use only. Every kit says for racing purposes only, not intended for street use. But here's reality. Cops can't see a nitrous system unless they're specifically looking. The bottle hides in the trunk. Lines run under the car. The only visible component is a small toggle switch. I've driven this car 6 months, been pulled over twice for tinted windows and a license plate light. Neither cop noticed the nitrous. They don't know what to look for. That said, if you street race and get caught with nitrous, you're getting every ticket they can think of. Reckless driving, exhibition of speed, illegal modifications, everything. So I'm not recommending you do this. I'm telling you what I did and what happened. Now, the risks beyond legal issues. Nitrous puts enormous stress on your engine. You're increasing cylinder pressure by 50% or more. Stock engines can handle small shots, usually up to 75 horsepower if you tune correctly. But run too much nitrous, don't add enough fuel, or hold the button too long, you melt pistons, crack cylinder walls, or blow head gaskets. I've seen engines destroyed in seconds from improper nitrous tuning. You also have to purge the lines before each use. Nitrous stores as liquid in the bottle. The lines need nitrous vapor, not liquid. Spray liquid into your engine and you get an uncontrolled explosion of power that breaks things. That's what the purge is in Fast and Furious. It's not for show, it's functional. I installed an air-fuel ratio gauge and exhaust gas temperature gauge to monitor when I spray. If air-fuel ratio goes too lean or EGT gets too high, I release the button immediately. Responsible nitrous use requires monitoring, tuning, and restraint. Most people lack all 3, which is why nitrous has a reputation for blowing engines. But done right, it's the cheapest horsepower you can buy. $400 for 75 horsepower is about $5 per horsepower. Compare that to a turbo kit at $4,000 or an engine swap at $8,000. The downside? You're limited by how much nitrous is in your bottle. A 10-pound bottle gives about 90 seconds of total spray time. Once empty, you're back to stock power until you refill. Refills cost about $60. Every time I race and use nitrous, I'm burning expensive gas in a bottle. Is it worth it? For the look on that Hellcat driver's face? Absolutely. Here's the final lesson. Horsepower is overrated. Everyone obsesses over big numbers. 500 horsepower, 700 horsepower, 1,000 horsepower. But if you can't use it, it doesn't matter. A lightweight car with 200 horsepower that puts all of it down will beat a heavy car with 700 that's spinning tires and fighting traction control. Physics wins every time. If this video made you rethink everything about building a fast car, hit that like button. Subscribe for more budget builds that embarrass expensive cars. Because you don't need money to go fast. You just need to be smarter than the other guy.